Hey, how's it going? I want to give a quick update on the code that we did last week. So last week we wrote an update on the move motor function, and what that did was that it incorporated the limits of each motor. So regardless of what target you put, like here I put 6, I'm looking at line 110 here. No matter what target I put, it would autocorrect. So if the 6 was either too big or too small, it would make sure that we don't go beyond the limits, okay? So if 6 was too big, it would make sure it would only go to the maximum value. If 6 was too small, it would make sure it wouldn't go all the way to the 6. It would go to the minimum value, and that protects our robot from going beyond the limits and breaking something or causing the power to reset, which we talked about last time. So I ran into some issues at the end. I was like, it seems like something's off, but I couldn't quite figure it out right then. So I did figure something out. So let's test it out. I'm gonna comment out the code that's not for the claw. So let's just talk about the claw right now. So the claw motor, if we run this, it's gonna go to setup. Once we got set up, the first thing it does is it sends everything home, which is the 90 degrees, okay? And then once you upload, it's going to go 6, 110, and 4. But what that's going to do is, in real life, it's going to be close, open, close. Okay, so let's go ahead and upload. Close, open, excuse me, close. Okay, so that seems to be working fine. But what if I put a 0 here? What's going to happen? I'm going to upload. Close. And that's it. It just stops. And I ran into this last time, but I messed with the numbers and it kind of seemed to work again. So it's like, how come now it's only doing line 110? Well, let's go check it out. Okay, so move motor is right here. It has this code here, and move angle down to check out what's going on there. Okay, because we're starting at 90, remember, because we everything at 90, and then we're trying to go to 0. So 90 to 0, that's down, right? So let's go to move angle down and see what happens here. All right. So we go here, we put in our minimum and maximum for the claw motor. So that's how we know, what's the min and max angle of the claw. And then we have angle here, which is the current angle of the motor. And we have this while loop. And this while loop goes round and round as long as the current angle is greater than the target. And that's how it goes from 90 to 85 to 80, blah, 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 down to not 0, but 5. And that's where it gets interesting when we get to the low limit, because our code should know not to go beyond 5, which is the minimum. So let's check out what's going on here, right? So let's say the angle is at 10. Let's just start there, because things get interesting when we get close to the limit here. So okay, if angle is 10 greater than 0, which is the target? Yes. Okay, so then do this. Is 10 greater than 5? Because the minimum minimum number for the claw is 5. 10 is greater than 5? Greater than or equal to 5? Yeah, we're good. All right, so then we're going to do this. So then move the angle to 10, delay, and then subtract 5 from the angle. So now angle is going to be 5. Okay? Now we're still going to loop, so then at this point, is 5 less than or equal to the target? Yeah, 5 is greater than or equal to less than 0 because the target was 0. So then do this. Is 5 greater than or equal to the minimum, which is 5? Yeah, 5 is actually equal to 5, which is the same as greater than or equal to, or it satisfies it. So then it moves it to 5. Cool. And then angle goes from 5 to 0 right here. Now it gets really interesting. Okay, we're going to loop again. Okay, is 0 greater than or equal to 0? True. Okay. Now let's go here. Is 0 greater than or equal to 5? Is 0 greater than or equal to 5? No. So that's not true. So that means it's going to skip this, go down here, and then go back here. Now what's angle? It's still 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to the target? Yes. 0 is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Then let's do this. Is 0 greater than or equal to 5? No. Okay. Now what? You're going to skip that, and then you're going to jump back here. Go back to doing the while loop. So I'll just keep going doing that forever. So what happens is we're just looped. We have the condition here where we're stuck in an infinite loop. You're just stuck there forever. Nothing's going to change. So that's why when we ran our code, it only did that first command when I put a target of 0. So how do I fix that? So let's go here. So if the angle is greater than or equal to minimum, then we're all good. Do this. Else, break. Okay, so break means break out of this while loop right here. So I don't get stuck. So it's basically, I'm done. I'm not moving anymore. I'm done. Just get me out of here so I can move on with my life. Okay? So let's try that out. Okay, so now that I added that, hopefully I'm going to get open, close, close, open, close. Close, open, and close. Cool. So now let's go ahead and put it for angle up too. Right here. Same situation, right? If I'm going angle up, same situation, just make sure I break out of there when I'm done, because I met the limit. Okay. Let's change 110 to 180. Make sure that works. And great. And that works. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. So with that fix, my challenge to you is go ahead and update that code and make sure that the rest of your motors work correctly. You can just do what I did here, 0, 180, 0, but with the base, tilt, and extend. All right, good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.